Hey guys, welcome back. Let's do some first impressions. I took them all out of the boxes. You've seen the boxes. No big deal. So here we have Halston Z-14. Where's the atomizer thing on this? Oh, there it is. No bad atomizer. Not best either. Um. Ooh, I like that. It's like a tingles your nose cooling effect, but it's not menthol or mint. Cinnamon. Cinnamon, woods, definitely cypress. I know the smell of cypress. Like, I love that smell. Yeah, that's kind of the first. Like, these are gonna be real quick first impressions, guys. I'm not gonna give you a bunch of notes or shit. Just a couple that I smell. Yeah, so doesn't even smell old, like old school or anything. I mean, this is all on paper, right? So we'll see. But yeah, green notes. I don't know what the green notes are. Probably patchouli's in there too if I'm smelling deep enough. Yeah, green, cypress, woody, cinnamon, very cinnamon cypressy. Like I said, cooling on the nose. It smells cooling from the cinnamon. Oh, I like that. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Um, we'll do it this way. So I want to smell this one next. The M7 Oud. I already sprayed these papers once, and then I went away for like 40 minutes, so I couldn't get the impressions. So, first impression, I got a phone call about my car, so I don't like that atomizer. It's kind of a crunchy atomizer. See what I mean? Hold on. Yeah, like a spits it out. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. But let's see what the fragrance smells like. Oh, this is nice. Definitely old, smells old, more old school than the Halston does. That's for sure. Yeah, woods, a little bit of oud in there, obviously. A little smoky and citrusy. Some spice too. It smells like old money. Like, not, doesn't smell like actual old money. I mean, like, it smells like old gentleman, classy kind of fragrance. My kind of fragrance. Because I'm an old gentleman, right? I like that. I like that a lot. 2 for 2 so far. All right, let's try the Asad. Kind of know what this smelled like because when I sprayed it there half hour, 40 minutes ago, it filled up the room, so it's really strong. So I'm only going to do one spray. Yeah, picking up the same thing I did a half hour ago. Kind of a coconutty, sweet, creamy, coconutty kind of vibe. So I'm guessing vanilla and coconut and powderiness to it. So one of the florals that do that, rose, iris, lavender, whatever. And a bit of an aquatic. It's not an aquatic scent. It's not super salty and watery or anything like that. Sea salty, watery, but there is a tinge of that to it. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of sweet coconut. I think we've talked about that before, but this one's okay. It just really not my style, but I could see people liking it. I don't dislike it, but it is what it is. Um, Next, let's do exotic memory. No idea what this is a clone of. I'm sure I'll find out when I do some research on it. But let's find out. I thought it might have been 1 million gold, but when I sprayed it here, like I said, about a half hour ago, uh, it didn't smell like 1 million gold. It's got that pressurized atomizer that Milestone has. I love them. Yeah, it kind of smells like Stronger With You, with a bit of a, how do I say it, a plasticky, woody oud at the top. I actually enjoy it. Really, really do enjoy it. And there's a floral aspect to it. I'm guessing probably lavender or iris because there's a bit powdery vibe to it. It's not a powdery scent. It's just Yeah, but kind of plasticky, earthy, woody oud mixed with stronger with you. It's not bad, actually. It's not bad at all. It doesn't smell exactly like plastic, but it's the best way I can describe it. So, all right, let's go with Ebony Fume, their version of Fragrance World's version of Tom Ford Ebony Fume. Way better atomizer on this one than the other Fragrance World one. Oh yeah, I am familiar with Ebony Fume. Sprayed it on a couple times over the last month or so. It's kind of why I got this one, because I do like it. And yeah, that's Ebony Fume. It's citrus, smoky incense, amber and resins, woods. There's Palo Santo in this, and you really do pick it up if you know what Palo Santo smells like. I have a piece here that I burn every once in a while, and yeah, it's a nice fragrance. There's not a whole lot of sweetness to this. There's an under very light underlying, like vanilla-like sweetness, but you're not going to smell this and think, oh, that's sweet. You're not even going to really pick it up unless you dig deep. It might come out later on. It doesn't come out a whole lot more in the Tom Ford, but it might come out this a little later on. We'll see. Yeah, I really like this fragrance. It's not for everybody. It's just got a bit of a funk to it, but I enjoy it. One Man Show Ruby Edition. I smelled the original One Man Show decades ago now, if I'm not mistaken. Boy, that's a big atomizer. Of course, get it on my fingers because, I can do that real good. Miss the goddamn strip. Get my fingers in hand real well. I like that. Ooh, it's a little synthetic though. Just make my nose tingle in the back of my throat. Oh, give that a second. Ooh. I do like it though. Definitely picking up apples right in the air, like a sweet apple. Sweet berry kind of apple. It's weird. Yeah. A little bit of slight waxy earthiness to the sweetness, so maybe it's honey. Yeah, I like that. That's kind of the fragrance, really. Citrus, sweet. I'm guessing honey or, some kind of resin again. But it's slightly earthy, sweet, even a little floral. Apple. Some spices. That's nice. That's actually really nice. All right. Let's go back and reapply this one so I can do this video right. That sounds so good. I know some of you don't like it. And that opening, I imagine, it is kind of off-putting for a lot of people, not for me. Again, it's like a funky, woody, slightly dank patchouli and woods right off the opening with a big dose of spice and some citrus. Yeah, this doesn't smell fougere yet. It will. But yeah, that's nice. I really like that. I know some people don't, but I don't get the comparison to the Tom Ford Beau d'Azur, though. That's a straight up fougere barbershop fragrance. This is far from that. So far, anyway. Yeah, I went on skin with this one too, by the way. Just because I was excited about it. That is nice. Doesn't smell as old school as you might think. It does smell, mature, I guess. I don't want to say dated or anything, but I mean, I'd rock the hell out of this as of right now. All right, guys, we're going to give these hopefully another 15 or 20 minutes. Hopefully I don't get another phone call and screw up again. And then we'll be back to see if they've changed any. All right, so that was pretty much an instant for you, but it's been 20 minutes or so for me. And let's see if anything's changed. Start out with the Halston. It's still cinnamon. The cinnamon's not as cooling anymore, not as pungent, but still cinnamon, cypress, woods. A little green aspect is coming out now, and some leather, a little very light leather. This smells like foresty is the best way I can describe it. I know it's, yeah, it smells foresty. Like when you're in the forest, I don't know where you guys are from, but we have a lot of pine and cedar and a lot of maple trees, obviously. But when the pines and the firs are, and it smells like a cold day in the winter. Yeah, it's the best way I can describe it. It's really nice. I like it. It doesn't smell old to me. Again, everything's on paper, so that could change. So I'm not saying that again. But as of right now, it doesn't smell old school or dated or anything. It just smells like a foresty fragrance in a cold fall day, early winter day in Eastern Canada anyway. All right, let's go with M7. Yeah, that's got a bit of a different vibe to it. I don't want to say funk. It's not really funk. It's just different. Again, you can pick up some woods. You pick up some of the oud. Again, the oud is more of the, how do I say it, woody variety than funky variety. There's a hint of incense in there. The citrus is all but gone. And some patchouli. Tiniest hint of vanilla again. Yeah, woody, incensey fragrance. It's nice. Again, it smells like old money. It really does. All right, let's go with the Asad Zanzibar. Pretty much expecting this to be pretty much the same. Yep. Mostly just sweet coconut, so a little bit of a salty vibe to it and some powderiness. One of the powdery florals. I don't know which one. Rose, iris, lavender. Probably lavender. But now that the coconuts, the sweetness has dialed back, it's a bit. It's still not my favorite. Like I like more of a dry coconut. We all know that. Not the sweet kind of coconut. But this is okay. I can see me rocking this every now and then in the spring and summer. Don't think it'd be anything I personal taste would, Jones to wear or anything, but yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's what it is. It's a coconut fragrance at the end of the day. Best way to describe it. Exotic Memory. Milestone Perfumes. Let's find out. Yeah, I'm still picking up that Stronger With You kind of sweet vibe and some lavender and that kind of oud. It's the oud's dying back and the lavender's starting to come out a little more. Giving it a bit of a unisex vibe, but smells like Stronger With You with oud and more lavender. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. I actually like that one. I really do. Ebony Fume. Fragrance World. Yeah, you pick up that Palo Santo wood that's in this. If you know what, like I said, if you know what Palo Santo smells like, it's prominent in this. Then there's other woods, of course, and you're picking up the incense is still there, but it's died. The smokiness has kind of died itself back a bit, but it's still got a smoky vibe to it, and that warm amber-like resin kind of vibe. It's really nice. Again, not for everybody, so it's definitely I would say what most people would call hard to wear, but I'm gonna wear it because I like it. One Man Show. Yeah, this kind of just went to a simple sweet apple lavender and spice fragrance. Not unpleasant. I don't pick up any like some of the notes that were in it that I remember, like incense and oud. That honey vibe's kind of gone. It's just kind of sweet. Sweet, slightly tart apple with some lavender or, iris, one of the two, and spices. Not a bad fragrance, but it smells like a $20 fragrance, if you know what I mean. It's more than wearable. Now it's starting to smell like the Tom Ford. Yeah, I can see the comparison now. The lavender's come out more. Soapiness has come out more. It still has that patchouli vibe, but not near as dark and dank. It's the first probably 10 minutes or so. I mean, it's still there though. You're definitely picking it up. Yeah, I can see the comparison to the Tom Ford now. Not as close as some people say, but it's definitely there. Spices, some florals, and you're starting to pick up a hint of vanilla. But mostly still patchouli, woods, spice, and I'm guessing lavender again. Floral of some kind. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. I know some of you don't. But I have a strong affinity for old school fragrances. Being what my father and grandfather wore a lot. And yeah, this is great. This is great. Actually, great. I really enjoy that. It's got a freshness to it, a cleanliness to it, that lavender. But also, like I said, a bit of a dirty darkness to it with that patchouli and woods spices. Yeah, I like that a lot. Anyway, guys, that was it. That was my first impressions. 17 minutes, not too bad. All right, tell me what you think. Have you smelled any of these fragrances? Do you like them? Like I said, I'm going to wear all of them eventually here in the next little while and review them. Probably wear one tomorrow. I don't know which one, but we'll figure it out. All right, guys. Peace, love. Be good to each other and be good to yourselves.